So they updated the note on Bricklink again, and it's practically the exact same as both other previous messages. There goes Claymore running away again. In traditional Rogers fashion, just lost internet again. Ran 2 small auctions on eBay, sold this one here for 41 bucks Canadian. So there's that one there, and then sold this one here for, I think it was $84. So yeah, these two sold, separate buyers, but all in like 120 or so if I'm doing the math correctly. Overtime. So then Bricklink's now updated the note slightly, and now it talks about how they've confirmed that a very small percentage of accounts have potentially been accessed by unauthorized individuals, and that they'll contact them. But yeah, it's day 3 or 4. I already lost count of Bricklink being down. But it's a nice vacation time, I guess, although I probably should be getting to work now. So I guess my 2-day holiday is over then, I guess. I brought out the cart for orders tonight, but then I really should start actually getting to work on some stuff. I have an exciting thing related to Lego that should be showing, well, it'll probably be like a month or so, but interesting update on that. But like with everything, it definitely is going to hold back sales a little bit again. Not sales, hold back purchases for sets for the end of the year. So this year is just not really working out too well, but of all years, this year is the year that I'd rather have that I don't buy as many sets for the end of the year for investment, because there's not nearly as many compared to other last year or ones for future years that I think have really good potential. Don't get me wrong, there's a few that are, but compared to the other ones, it's just not quite at that same level. So of all the different years that could have not being able to buy as many of the sets for the end of the year part out, this year it's not the worst. So that's pretty good. And so that is a pretty exciting thing that if I did all of my calculations right and everything like that, will be really exciting, because there's a really interesting opportunity. So we'll see how that works out. But then, yeah, going to get to work on all of these 4x4 plates. This here's all that's left of the 4x4 things that isn't. And yeah, so it's all of this stuff here for 4x4s. Then there is a couple of those larger wedge things. And then over here, there is all of the 2x4 plates that my dad is sorting, and he is making pretty good progress. There is only 2 shoe boxes and a little bit on this tray left, and then all of the 2x4 plates are done. So amazing progress over there. And yeah, then after that, there's the 2x6. And then there's the 2x8, 1x6, 4x6, and 4x8 wedge things. And a whole bunch more 4x6. So overall, pretty good progress. I'm on Brick Owl right now, and it says that there's a new option in the shipping method settings to request a phone number from a customer during the checkout process. Additionally, you can now provide a tracking URL on an order instead of tracking number if necessary. And that's a very useful update. But I actually don't want to click on the wrong thing. One second, let me change this tab. Okay, don't think there's any data here. Okay, so go to the shipping tab, let it load. So yeah, I'm in the shipping tab now, and I'll just click up the first option, and it will show the shipping. And there's a band type for weight or stuff like that, carrier name, and then there's minimum order, maximum order, dimensions, volume, total dimensions, region, countries, and then band information. There's absolutely nothing about any phone number thing. My current assumption is it's somewhere in this. Oh wait, there it is. I guess that's clickable. That is really weird. I was gonna be looking next up to see if there was a option to enable this, but yeah, I guess you can go here and then say expedited, require phone number, and local collection. I don't use that. So it's to indicate is for local collection or has some criteria, meaning most people shouldn't use this method, should use this shipping method. This will stop being automatically selected or shown in the catalog. So yeah, require phone number is now an option, because that's always been an option, or at least since I've been selling on Bricklink. So now I have that option on BrickOwl as well, because all international orders usually need phone numbers. So yeah, every now and then I've had a order without a phone number and I have to contact them, and it just delays it for everyone. So this way, that is a nice thing to do. So if you do sell internationally on BrickOwl, you can now require phone numbers. Sold another Kanan Jarrus minifigure, so starting to get less of them, but should still have in the 40s somewhere left. But definitely picking up in sales now that the Ghost set was released and he wasn't in it. Yogurt time. Just got a package from Canada Post, which for some reason I had to go pick up. I didn't have to sign it for it or anything like that. It literally, one second, where was it? It was literally just marked as card for pickup. So there's that for some reason. It was like a $40 order, and the label was through the free Canada Post Tuesday parcel shipment thing. So who knows about that? But then in this order's just a few odds and ends. Went to the store for these two legs because I needed some in brand new condition for a minifigure for Bricklink. Then they also had these torsos for like 30 cents Canadian a piece, or like 30 something cents. So you just can't really go wrong with that. So picked those up, and then just a couple other random parts that they had. But I can't really go through the order to rebuild anything for eBay until Bricklink is back up, because I have to make sure everything's here and everything like that. So that's all good fun. So there's that order there. And then the other side effect is the pile of cards I need to rebuild for eBay. I can't really do anything about, because it's just a pile that's growing, because I need Bricklink for that as well. So good fun while Bricklink is down, I guess. So then there is now an update on Bricklink, which is good news. So yeah, I guess I'm taking like a holiday, you could say, because yeah, just might as well, because Bricklink's still down and stuff. But then their update is that they suggest that they were potentially accessed by unauthorized individuals with data obtained outside the platform. So according to them, if this is true, then it is not because of a security leak at Bricklink, but the fact that they did close everything down because they thought it might have been, or if it actually was, and they're just trying to save face in saying this, then it even shows that at least they also think that security could be a big issue. So yeah, then they're in contact with that. So then they're going to be reopening Bricklink soon. So it seems like they've solved the problem, but are like just confirming it and stuff like that. No specific time. They've locked all accounts, so then everyone's going to just need to reset their password. If you've been on Bricklink for a long time, you know how often you have to reset your password with the forget password thing saying incorrect password, because it just completely forgets your password for some reason. So although that bug seems to be less prevalent now than it was like a year ago, so yeah, use strong passwords. Thanks for patience and support and stuff like that. So yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel, so it definitely seems like it's getting close to the conclusion. So at this point, unless something major happens and they also discover a huge issue, I'd say Bricklink will probably be open by the end of the week. Today's Tuesday, so yeah, definitely almost 100% by the end of the week they should be back up and running, but might be hopefully less than a couple days. So yeah, hopefully that opens up soon. But yeah, then got to get some of this done. I was able to get just the one done yesterday, not much. I guess I'm just taking this as like a 5-day vacation or so, because it is day 5 of Bricklink being down. I did ship orders out and stuff like that, so it's not like I'm not doing anything. But then just taking a break from this because I have to work upstairs on a whole bunch of different stuff, because we're trying to figure out what board games to keep, what ones to get rid of, and all that type of stuff. So I have to try all the games out and everything like that. So yeah, got lots of stuff to do, but I'll wait till tomorrow for that, I guess, or maybe start tonight. I'm not sure yet. ChatGPT is just absolutely crazy lately. They have a new explore option, and then now it's basically your normal image generation, then data analytics, and classic. Those have been around for a while, but now it can explain any board game rules to you, and I accidentally clicked on that. Excuse me. Then negotiator helps you become a better negotiator. And then a creative writing coach, visionary painter of digital wonder, setting up a printer, so tech support, any idea into a coloring book page, laundry chef sticker wizard, so then you can make stickers and then have them sent right to your door. And then math, and then image modification, and then cocktail recipe thing. I'm not quite sure what that is. Mocktail, I'm assuming that's just a play on words. And then something to help you understand the latest memes and lingo. So definitely interesting. And then a customized version of ChatGPT is going to be in this next several weeks. So definitely ChatGPT has been consistently for like all year now. They've been improving everything massively. So it's always nice when a new update comes out, because it was first just normal Chat GPT, then it was 3.5, then it was 4.0, then they released the data thing, then they released the advanced code stuff, then they released the image thing where you could upload images, then they released a thing where it could create images in GPT. Then it was now this. So definitely every couple months they release a cool new thing. So definitely interesting. And then also the nice update is, before you would have a whole bunch of different selections. Like you couldn't have one chat that could check images and files and browse the web. It would be one chat to browse the web, one chat to check images, one chat to do this and stuff like that. So they've now combined all of them into one. So that is definitely nice, because before, like for example, if I was working on this page here, I couldn't upload an image and ask it, okay, could you modify, looking at this image, can you adjust it or like show a better version, like how you think it could be adjusted to be improved and stuff like that, because I couldn't have it in the same thing as a code one or anything like that. So definitely nice improvements that they are making. But like with all updates, there's always just some fun network errors and stuff like that. It's like the 10th one I've gotten so far in the past 5 minutes. And also, I can't figure out how to actually add images to anything other than the specialized chats. So probably just some bugs that'll be worked out in the next few days. Yogurt time. And Bricklink is back. So yeah, then lots of stuff to do with Bricklink backup. I'll try to quickly go over some of the stuff I saw. But then while I'm walking there, sold another Kanan Jarvis on Brick Owl, and this one's going all the way to Japan. So that was... I don't know how much that shipping is. I'll have to double check. I don't think it's actually that much though. I'm pretty sure it's under $10, but I will double check in a second, just before I get into all the Bricklink numbers and stuff like, not numbers, Bricklink information and stuff like that. But then, so yeah, basically, what I have to do on Bricklink, yeah, I'll check that in a second. 1 second. Let me just get it back up. I'll have to sign back in again. But let me just get Brick Owl open real quick. Here, how much was shipping? I'm curious. Let's see. Okay, so shipping was $7.50 Canadian. So yeah, it's going to Japan. So that's interesting and quite nice. So then refresh Bricklink. So that's done. I'm going to just... Oh, I'm already signed in. Not sure how, because I reset my password and I thought it logged everyone out. But that's all right. But then on Bricklink, then there's this email, so it's basically saying that back to the site, excuse me, then just the normal generic stuff that they had on the thing, and to check out the form and stuff like that. But then, what does this mean for my Bricklink account? We found no evidence of fraudulent activity related to your account or orders. If you have been using API access to manage your store inventory, you will need to generate a new API key. So with that, I am pretty sure that if I go to Brickpacker, let me just sign in here. Okay, actually 1 second. Let me just see what the note on Brick Owl says. It is still down, no choice to disable, sync for now, back up, operating as normal and stuff like that. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, service restored. Okay. But then let me just log in real quick. I don't think there's anything on this page here, but then according to Bricklink, it sounds like I do need to completely reset my API stuff. So if you do use a syncing service, that probably means that you're going to have to reset up your API keys and stuff like that. So then I will do that. Yeah, so if I go to retrieve inventory, this can sometimes take a minute or so. But then, yeah, I'll leave that page open for a second because it does take a while sometimes. And so then on Bricklink, the fun part is I was checking consistently, and then where was it? Right here. Admin Russell's post was right here, but I posted before Admin Russell about Bricklink being back, so that was pretty funny. But yeah, so that is exciting that Bricklink is now back, and yeah, lots of stuff to get done then. So yeah, let's see, the page is still loading. It always takes just a minute for this. Let's see, was anything done? I highly doubt it, but I'm just out of curiosity what's new. Minifigures or changes and stuff like that. So yeah, nothing approved for minifigures since the 2nd, and changes, show dates. Oh, one change was already approved today, so that was exciting. So the first change request on Bricklink was from Maxiday for the change in this guy's name, so there's that. And then yeah, overall exciting stuff. So this should be done in just a second now. But then, yeah, let's just check that post from Admin Russell real quick while that's loading then again, right here. So yeah, it was basically the exact same thing, talking about how the ransom note and how it's just a couple of fraudulent sellers. And so they're saying it was from mid-October that they were, from mid-October that they're having the issues. Small number of accounts and stuff like that. So they don't think anything was breached or anything like that. Then they did completely reset the login and password stuff. So it's a lot different now. And so I reset my password. I got multiple emails and all that stuff. So it does seem like they, when they were down, the one thing that presumably, like when it was showing up that note saying that they are pretty sure they know what it is and how it's not them, I'm assuming it was that time that they just revamped their login stuff, because now you can reset your password and you'll get confirmation emails and all that fun stuff. Like, it's different, if that makes sense. And so yeah, interesting about that. But this is not loading, so yeah, I'm assuming it's because it's having an issue connecting, but I have no idea, so I'm going to have to just work on this. But I'm assuming, I can't say for 100% certain, you'll have to double check that you just can't do this. You'll have to reset your API keys. So yeah, that's just an update there. But that means that what I'm going to do next is for all of the orders. Oh wait, it just showed up. Listed only on Bricklink, not paired. So do I not have to sync emails? Update the API keys? That is confusing, because it said that it wasn't. Because yeah, that's what the email said. It said, if you've been using API to access or manage your store inventory, you'll need to generate a new API key. But over here, and like Brickpacker, you use API keys in your security token, or do you only use your security token? No, that's the same stuff, I think. I'm not 100% sure now. Now I feel like I'm misunderstanding it, but it does have my Bricklink inventory, so maybe I don't need to worry about that. So you might not need to. You might need to double check that though if you are doing anything with the API and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, this is the end of the vlog. So got lots of work to do. I have to upload all the tracking numbers for the orders and stuff like that. But thank you for watching if you got this far. Today is a Wednesday. Next vlog should be out on Saturday. And once I get all that stuff sorted out, then I can finally get back to work. But then almost forgot, now that Bricklink is back open, it's time to pay the fees, because I couldn't pay it before. So although they aren't going to be closing people over not paying their fees in time, they said, and stuff like that for this, they still do need to be paid. So just to prevent forgetting about it, because I know I forget about it a lot. I completely forgot until now, even though I had already remembered twice this morning. So in case you already forgot, don't forget to get Bricklink fees, so that like 3 weeks down the road or a month or whatever, you don't accidentally get temporarily banned for non-payment of fees.